Hello there, welcome back to the channel. This time I'm sort of interrupting the normal services and I'm not going to look at sets that are retiring either way. Because of the comments I've had recently and a lot of my subscribers being new to Lego investing, they're asking advice and things like that, so I'm just basically going to try and give you my 2p worth basically. Obviously I have got videos where I've explained things before, explained how I do things, and I'm very conscious of repeating myself for the people who have watched my channel from the beginning, and I don't want to kind of go over the same thing over and over and over again, because I hate it when channels kind of do that, just rehash their information. But obviously a lot of my subscribers, they just watch one video and then they start asking questions and that kind of thing, so they're new to it and they don't know anything about it. Obviously if you did look back at my older videos, there's some there with information that would help you, like if you look back, I've got a video that says don't follow the crowd. I've also got a video where it says the best times to buy Lego. You know, a lot of people wait for Black Friday, but I actually analysed when is the best month or the cheapest month. A few videos, well, probably about 80 videos ago or something like that now, where I explained which was the best month to buy Lego. So if you are new, rather than I kind of go over and over things, look back on my videos. I will say that I usually kind of draw it on my board and that kind of thing, but for the new people, if you're watching videos from other people and they say, you know, I got this set for £40 or whatever it is, and it's a £100 set, and you think, well, where did they buy it for £40? Because you just can't get it at that price. The cheapest that you can find it is £60 or whatever. So you think that these people have got some sort of you know, supplier that you've never heard of, and you want to know where they get it from. But basically, like I say in one of my other videos, I explain it. People, when a set first comes out, they might buy one set, and say for instance a £100 set, so they pay £100, but then later on they will buy the set for say £80, later on they might buy it for £60 or whatever. And what they do then is they add up the amount that they've spent on that particular set and then divide it by how many sets they have, and then that means that the value that they've got, or that the set would be reduced, because say for instance they buy one when it first comes out, but when it's about to retire and it's cheaper, and say for instance it's £55 or whatever, then they buy 20 at that price, then obviously that price is then going to reduce the price of the first one that they bought at £100 if you even it out over the period. Like I say, I'm only explaining my journey. I'm not saying that you should go out and do what I do. There's people out there that have been doing Lego investing for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, and they know a lot more than me, just that I sit in front of a camera and explain things, what I'm doing. I tend to buy sets only under £100, because if you get sets that are over £100 and you say for instance sell it on eBay or whatever it is, then the person buys it, they open it, get the figures out, and then go to eBay, oh, it was missing something, or it didn't arrive, or whatever it is, and then eBay refunds them. They send the set back without the figures, and you've lost a lot of money. So if you get something like the 8080 for £750 and send that, you're going to lose a lot of money. Whereas if you have a set that should be £100 and you manage to get it for £50, then you're actually losing, or you've lost £50. Obviously the profit that you would have made you've lost, but you know, financially you've only lost £50. If you buy sets that are a lot bigger than that, you're going to lose a lot more than that. So, and there are people out there who will, you know, say, oh yeah, I didn't get it, or whatever it is like that, unfortunately. Yeah, if you watch my video that don't follow the crowd, when I first started, I bought 2 orders from Lego.com. Now, I would say most Lego investors buy from Lego.com, and obviously they use their insider points, and in the UK they use top cashback and they get money back, and they buy gift cards and try anything they can to sort of get the value down as much as they can. And obviously you've got your gift with purchase, and if you time it right you get 2 gift with purchase, and then obviously you're going to try and sell those gift with purchase to recoup some of the money for your set. Like when I first started, I put 2 orders in and I got 2 gift with purchase with each order. One was the Castaway and the spooky VIP bag. The VIP bag like that. They're not really worth a lot of money. So when you're going to try and sell them, the 2 gift with purchase that I got, I made orders that was over £150 each to get them, and the sets that I can sell you probably make maybe £30, so you've only saved £30 on it. Obviously you get your points as well, which is 5%, which you're going to use on other things, but I never knew that they actually run out. Mine actually ran out because I didn't put another order in, and it wasn't until they were about to run out and then I didn't have anything to order, sort of thing. So my points ran out. So yeah, it's something to think about. A lot of people use Lego.com, but I find that the sets that I bought, they're still, some of the sets, because I paid full price, they are not in profit. It's the only profit from those orders is the gift with purchase, that if I sold those it would then make some money back. I buy my sets from other stores now. I won't get from Lego.com. I will go from other stores, and like I say, I don't buy big price sets, so you can try and buy things on clearance and that kind of thing, so you can get sets a lot cheaper. And obviously if it's a set that isn't just on, exclusive to Lego or whatever, then there are people out there who invest in Lego by buying from Amazon. When sets come out on Amazon and they're competing with other stores, say for instance Argos, and they price match and that kind of thing, and then some of the sets you can get 5% off as well if you get 4 of them. So some people do invest in Lego that way. They buy from Amazon when it's low and then put them away, and then obviously when they retire, hopefully the sets will go up, or hopefully they'll at least go to MSRP, and then you can make your money back that way, and obviously a little profit, but then you kind of nickel and diming the profits that you make, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to think of other pieces of information that might help people that are just starting out. And the information that I give, like say for instance I give you the prices that's say they're on Amazon, eBay, Bricklink and StockX. Amazon and eBay are obviously the big selling platforms, but like I said, a lot of people will be buying from Lego.com, so everybody is competing when they paid the same price. If you've all got to buy an order that's £120 to get the gift with purchase, then you all paid the same amount, unless you do things like the top cash back, where you can maybe get 10% back in a later date, that kind of thing, which if you watch Ian's Bricks, which I watch, he does that all the time, and he buys Amazon gift cards and then buys through Amazon that way, so then he gets it a lot cheaper that way. And sometimes he gets some really good deals by stacking up the promotions and things like that he gets. Obviously he's got an affiliate link sort of thing, so that he makes money that way, so I haven't got that sort of thing. So I've also had a few comments from people, so I'm trying to think in my head to answer the questions that they've given. In the information that I give you, like how many sold, or the price per piece, things like that, is all data. So it's to give you the information so that you can decide whether it's a good set to invest in or not. What you need to do is as much research as you can into a particular set, and if you don't do any research and just buy it, then that's when you're gonna come a cropper, really. I mean, like I said, the first 2 orders I put in with Lego, the sets I bought, I did what everybody else did. I watched the videos from everybody else, and they were all going, oh, this is going to do well, this is going to do well, this is going to do well, and I was like, okay, right. So I bought the sets that they said that were going to do well, and they didn't. So that's why on my channel I don't sort of say to people, oh, this is going to be a good investment or whatever. I tell you this is expected to be a good investment, but that's the information from the websites that I look at, that I'm a member of. They tell you it's expected to be a good investment. It's not guaranteed to be a good investment. It just means that you want to keep a closer eye on that particular set because it's expected to be a good investment. But obviously everybody's going to be investing in those sets. So for me, the sets that do well are ones that other people don't invest in. You know, in some themes people refuse to invest in, say for instance Ninjago or Monkey Kid or that kind of thing. I mean, Monkey Kid, some of the sets, the prices that they go to is astronomical, but obviously it's a gamble because not many people buy Monkey Kid and not many people invest in Monkey Kid. So if you do invest in it, then there's not a lot of people to compete with, but also you've only got a few customers that might want to buy it. But the prices of some of the Monkey Kids, as soon as they retire, is, you know, the money on it, the profits on it is huge. But it's a gamble because obviously some of these sets are £200-300, and it's a lot to invest in if you get a problem down the line. You know. And at the moment, obviously, I've been asked about things like, do I think that Lego's too expensive now? I mean, obviously, Lego, you know, everything's going up. So something like Lego will go up. And also, it's kind of a status symbol. I mean, how many people do you watch where they've got like a huge AT-AT behind them, or a Star Destroyer or something like that? I mean, soon it's going to be the Starship, you know, that'll be behind people to sort of say they've got money, you know, they can afford that set sort of thing. I mean, yes, I'm sitting here with my Lego behind me, but I do that to prove that I've actually put my money where my mouth is. So I'm showing you that I do buy Lego. I mean, I've seen channels where they've got, you know, thousands of subscribers, and all they do is show their Lego website and talk. They don't even show their face, they don't show anything, and you're subscribing to them and taking what they say as true when you don't even know if they invest in Lego. You know, I mean, when I first started looking at, you know, scrolling through investing sites, or channels should I say, there's loads of them out there, but some of them, you know, they show their hands, some of them don't, you just hear their voice, and they could be doing anything. You know, they're telling you all sorts of things, and you know, they could never buy any Lego sets at all, and you're taking what they say is a good set to invest in, and you're going out and spending your hard-earned money, and you don't even know if they put the money where the mouth is. So, I mean, at least with me, you can see that I've actually spent the money. Yeah. Obviously, I mentioned that the quantities that are sold, that is a rough guide for something to give you when you're going shopping or that kind of thing. If you see a set and you can think, right, well, how many sets has that sold? Top of my head, maybe it's 10,000 or something like that. But then if you watch my channel and I say that set sold 40,000, and then you're going to times it by 4, then that's a lot more, because obviously we don't know how many Lego sell, and it's just, you've got no idea what Lego sells, so you could just think any figure in your head. But at least by me giving you a figure, you've got somewhere to start from. And then, like I say, you just times it by 4, times it by 5, times it by 6, whatever you think, other than Amazon, eBay, Bricklink and StockX, then that's how many there is in the world. So that's what you get to go by. So basically, when you're investing in a set, you need to think about what the theme is, whether it's got exclusive figures, whether there's going to be a demand in 18 months, 2 years, 2.5 years, depending on how long you want to keep it. You need to make sure that you get it as cheap as possible. You're going to try and get as many discounts as you can. Like I say, whether you get 2 GWPs, whether you use top cashback, whether you use buying gift cards at a discount. Some people, you get discounts, gift cards, like say for instance £100 Amazon gift card only costs you £95 or whatever. You can go to these websites and buy gift cards, that kind of thing. Or you, I know in America you can use cashback credit cards, that kind of thing, which I wouldn't advise anybody to use a credit card, but I know that some people do that. They buy cashback credit cards and then, get cashback credit cards, and then when they've sold the sets, put the money back on, that kind of thing. And obviously you need to shop around and try and get any other deals. I mean, in America they get a lot more things like I think Barnes and Noble has got like a membership thing where you get an extra percentage off or whatever, or is it you got Kohl's Cash as well. In this country there's not many things like that, other than obviously you got things like Very or John Lewis, but then when the box comes it could be bashed. If you get Argos, the box could be bashed, things like that. So I rather go into a shop and like I've said before in my videos, that a lot of my sets have got the security tag on because I bought them from a shop, so at least I can see whether the box is damaged or that kind of thing, because that's the other thing, is you've got to try and make sure that the box stays in good condition. Unlike some of mine, I've got water damage on some of mine. You won't be able to see it from there, but I've got water damage on some of mine, so you've got to make sure that you keep them in good condition. And some people say turn your boxes, because obviously when you've got your box lengthways, the Lego bricks drop to the bottom and then they'll bulge the box out. So if you turn your box around every so often, so then it'll even itself out of it, if you know what I mean. Obviously you've got to think about temperature as well. Some people put them in the attic, and then if it gets hot, the old seals, they would peel off if they got hot, but now obviously with the new seals it should be okay. So if you can think of anything that would help for me to try and give you advice on, you put a comment and then I will try to get back to you with it and help you out however I can. Other than that, my next video will be ideas retiring in 2026. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again then. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.